outplonk. Yeah, okay. If there's anyone who's gonna outplonk you, it's gonna be Twilight. Let's be honest. You kind of have to be good at plonking if you're going like 2.5 regularly. All right, into the game. This PCO upstack from Flying Diarrhea. This is just normal upstack for OSW. Let's be real here. Flying Diarrhea finding these cool spins to get out. OSW is greeting out of his mind. Okay, here's what's the problem right now. I think with OSW. OSW is like greed master. Here's the issue. Greeting is like not the play in this season. If you're like at the top of your board with misdrops, because you will die. All right, we see OSW striding with 5 PBS, best Westel impression, and just absolutely obliterating Flying Diarrhea, who just not able to keep up. All right, TKI from both sides. Immediately we see the difference in stacking. Flying Diarrhea continuing while OSW finding, okay, good tank from Flying Diarrhea. Nice macro play while going like 4.3, but it doesn't matter because OSW hits a Black Flash 29 spike. Downside is so powerful in this season, especially when you're like this fast. With no surge. Oh, that's not good. Flying Diarrhea kind of in a lack for eyepieces, but OSW with the diabolical misdrops. Modern art in his own right. All right, TKI from both sides. OSW faster, but Flying Diarrhea. Looks like Flying Diarrhea is trying to go for this opening of the well. Opens the well. OSW is also going to open the well. Oh, Flying Diarrhea with misdrops, but uses all spins to keep back-to-back. Okay, that was a nice spin. Oh, and Flying Diarrhea misdrops the S-spin, manages to get out anyway. OSW striding his mind out right now. Already, we see this surge difference. Both players forced to break, and ooh, okay, Flying Diarrhea is trying to utilize this like garbage travel time in order to survive, but it's just not able to go fast enough. All right, SCPC spin from Flying Diarrhea, just regular upstacking from OSW, which, you know, PBT players got this. Oh, that's a bad misdrop. No. Yeah, misdropping on a surge deficit. Yeah, buddy. GG. All right. We see, is that MS2 from, I don't know what that is, but that's definitely not MS2 from Flying Diarrhea. Again, OSW just casual upstack. This Flying Diarrhea rapidly builds up this surge with the all spins. All right, Flying Diarrhea maintaining a stack decently well. Forced a break though because of the pressure that OSW is sending. Okay, OSW is taking a lot of skims, not really building up surge, but it doesn't matter because bro, he's so fast that like as long as Flying Diarrhea is also not building surge, he's gonna be taking these rounds. All right, both players building up. Is that SCPC? Yeah, SCPC spin from Flying Diarrhea. OSW, just some normal 7-2 stacking, getting that surge. All right, a lot of surge, very greedy. Okay, gets out perfectly, and Flying Diarrhea cannot survive this 230 APM from OSW. All right, Flying Diarrhea doing, I think it's like Evil Cannon or something like that. OSW is a little bit of a pickle. Looks like he'll be okay though. Maybe. is at a definite lack for eyepieces right now, but opens up the well just in time, sending a nice 27 spike to end Flying Diarrhea's surge. All right, we see both players building up the surge. OSW is at a definite advantage though. Oh, that's so greedy. We see that's the issue with surge. You can't use it if you can't clear a line. And we see just OSW, after he missed shot, just had no way to clear anything in order to maybe survive. All right. We see Flying Diarrhea with this LST shifting into just normal stacking. OSW is at a huge disadvantage right now with the surge. But Flying Diarrhea, oh, 30 spike. It just continues off of it. OSW barely able to not survive. That was kind of close. Now we do see like Flying Diarrhea is just kind of, I feel like he's just feeling out OSW's play style, right? And OSW with these misdrops, yeah. Whenever OSW misdrops, it's just completely cooked for him. But especially like how punishing this rule set is, right? But if he doesn't misdrop, he kind of goes insane with this like 4.5 PPS. It is kind of ridiculous. I say only kind of because, you know, we have Westel, but oh my, 50 spike, 50 back-to-back spike from Flying Diarrhea. That was insane. All right. Both players doing some TD opener. What is that wasty in the opener from Flying Diarrhea? It's okay because, wait, no, Flying Diarrhea gets RNG diffed by the bag at the top of the board with an amazing funnel. That's ridiculous. All right, we see a little bit of timing from Flying Diarrhea as OSW starts going full stride. He's just trying, you know, to obliterate like Flying Diarrhea's defense right now. It might work because look at this, opens the well, misdrops. Okay, Flying Diarrhea misdrops, and we see here, Surge is not strong by itself. It does absolutely nothing. Now Flying Diarrhea is just gonna continue stacking. OSW having to stride to get down because he has like no eyepieces. Flying Diarrhea continues to build up the surge. Oh, okay. I almost saw a misdrop on Flying Diarrhea's board. It doesn't misdrop, fixes the board. OSW at a like 11 surge deficit, but he might be okay. No. OSW slows down. He slowed down right as Flying Diarrhea started striding, and that was just too much. Alright, Flying Diarrhea going for this LST again. OSW doing a King Crimson in tournament. What? That's got to be like plus 3,000 aura right there. That's ridiculous. He's going to survive it too. Even though he did not have the correct pieces for that. Oh my. Oh, OSW gets out. Does he continue it? Oh, okay. Both players survive each other's like misdrop. They both misdrop at the same time, both get out at the same time. Fair enough. OSW with a slight misdrop. That is so greedy. OSW is gonna miss it. No, he's not gonna miss it. Misdrop again from OSW. He needs to stop misdropping this much at the top of the board. He's like barely avoiding death and then going right back into its waiting arms. Oh, OSW striding so close to death as Flying Diarrhea barely finds the kill. That was an intense game. Nice score, by the way. All right. Oh, Flying Diarrhea misdrops in the opener. OSW doing OSW things, you know, casual like Trinity, but also has like some TST's in it. Okay, look at this OSW stride. This is ridiculous. Uses the eyepiece while at the top of the board to build. Who does that? And gets away with it. Alright. Flying Diarrhea, early breaking. It's all clean though. It's just all clean on OSW's board. Look at this. Perfect access. Flying Diarrhea does not have access to that well. I'm sorry. He's just dead. Alright. Another round. Another LST. Welcome to Tetrio, where no one has any form of free will. It's just LST. Okay, perfect well for Flying Diarrhea. He's at such a huge... Oh, he just broke Surge. And OSW has a perfect well. This might end badly for Flying Diarrhea if OSW can keep this Surge. Look at this 25 spike. Oh my god, how did Flying Diarrhea survive that? That is diabolical. Is he gonna survive this one though? 30 spike again from OSW, and it's just too much. All right, more TD openers. It feels like I'm watching like PBT, but it's okay. Ooh, Flying Diarrhea. Early break to try and catch OSW off guard, and OSW misdrops. Barely gets out, but he has to waste the eyepiece on the down stack. We see OSW. See, when he's striding this hard, sometimes you just like, let me just get like clear lines as possible, and then you use the eyepiece on the down stack, like in a non-quad clear, and you're just cooked. Oh, OSW. Uh-oh, no. This is the old head coming back through. He does a PC opener in season 2. And this is what happens. You get counter spike to heaven. But, okay, OSW survives, you know, going 5 bajillion PBS. We see, oh my god, Flying Diarrhea. That spin setup. Just getting down as fast as possible to avoid the, you know, inevitable nuke from OSW. OSW, that is just not a very conducive board state to living. He just had too many holes, too much cheese, and Flying Diarrhea is just going too fast. That was a very strong game from both.